a.k.a. Janot. Good morning, my brother.
Morning, morning, Rashidi.
All right, first of all, I got to say thank you because I know it's really early in Seattle, Washington. What time it is?
Yeah, right now it is about 7:13
All right, 7:13. All right, now
morning.
you just moved your
55 degrees,
how,
55 degrees outside.
oh, yuck, 55 degrees, no bueno. And it's July. That's crazy. All right,
Sir.
man. So you move your tack back to Seattle, Washington, where you had a lot of success earlier in your career. What prompted the move?
Well, actually, I'm gonna be between Indiana Downs, like you said, around Indiana Down Thursday. I'm gonna be between Maryland after there Friday morning and exercise some horses are gonna be running next week. And then I gotta jump on a plane and fly back to Seattle, Washington Friday morning, so it's Friday night.
All right, so you're kind of busy. It sounds like.
Well, I trying to be busy. I try and be as busy as possible, you know.
Yeah. All right, so now you've been riding in Seattle for about 3 weeks now, right?
Yeah,
You had a great weekend, brother. So four first place, two thirds, and you win three on Sunday.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad weekend. Come on, blow the horn.
No, we can't complain with that weekend at all. Thank God, thank God.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. All right, so you once won the jockey crown at Seattle. You're going for that this meet?
Well, I honestly gonna try my very best to go for that. That's the goal, you know. I can work hard to try to get there. I'm like 16 behind the leader right now. Uh, if I'm not focusing on that, I'll be lying to myself because I really want to get another championship on the rafter. You know, I want that on my resume. Want another one. So
All right.
it's been long.
All right, so 16 behind, but you're probably gonna be a lot busier after Sunday, huh?
Yes, definitely. I should pick up this. I ride one Friday night. I ride 5 Saturday. So hopefully, I'm riding the card.
Well, that's quick progress. Well, I'm riding one Friday, 5 on Saturday. I expect to ride the entire race card on Sunday. All right, that's progress, brother. Oh, happy for you. Look at the smile. You look happy. I look like I win a circle pick. What are you saying?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, I decided to come over here when I did because just thinking at Emerald Downs and knowing how fast I get to winning races and riding on races at the same time, you know, and I end up hooking up with the wife of the leading trainer as my agent now. So it's like I in with the leading trainer as far as when his wife as my agent, you know.
Okay,
And
well,
after that, we just did it around that.
that's a good business decision. That's a good agent to have.
Yeah,
So they have a big barn, I assume.
yeah, yeah. They have like 40 horses and Justin and City run horses as far as Indiana, not Indiana. I want to say Louisiana, Turf Paradise, which is in Arizona, and Emerald Downs. So if I stick with them, I have a good chance of being busy, quite being busy on the country, you know.
All right, that's what's up. All right, now you're riding in Indiana this weekend on when?
Yeah, Thursday.
Okay, Thursday. Okay, so you got like a full week. What days does Indiana run?
Indiana run like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, something like that.
Okay.
They have like a different day.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, man. I want to watch the last race on Sunday. I think it was the 7th race, and have you describe that. I had Julio Felix on last week.
Okay.
Julio is one of your mentors. 3,500
Definitely.
victories and counting, probably 3,600 at this point. From a jockey to jockey standpoint, what do you think about somebody winning 3,600 races?
I mean, Julio is the maestro. I call him the maestro. The simple like that, you know. That's a teacher there. That's a real teacher. You know, I when you think about Julio, when I first met Julio had us going on 1,000, 3,000, you know, right?
Yeah.
When I first met him, and he could tell you, I was telling him, Julio, I don't see myself winning 3,000, 2,000 races, 3,000 races. I don't see myself. I never. Because I kind of like just never did. I was so amazed of what he did that I couldn't see myself doing it. I never saw myself doing it. I
Right.
see myself winning good races and stuff like that. But I was told Julio, I said, Julio, that's something you gonna have. That like I gonna always wish I could get morning, but I don't see myself doing it. You know, I was
Right.
told him that. So that's feat that is like a dream that for me is like I would like to do it. I think that's things is like I have to write for like 15 more years for that.
Right. All right. Now, do you see that for yourself? Do you see you riding for 15 more years?
You know, Rashid, you know me. You know me. You know my reason and stuff like that. So it just depends on how good I could keep myself sound. I
Right.
can't see the future, but if I could stay sound as I am right now, feeling as good as I am right now, yeah, I definitely can see myself doing it at 55, because that's 15 years from now. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if I some, because you know I don't have light injuries, just
Right.
injuries, and as long as I can stay where I'm at right now, don't mash up them injuries any worse. Yeah, I could see myself doing it.
All right.
Reach if I reach 3,500 races in the middle of that, we gonna have to see. That's like 150 races a year every year from now.
Right. But I see the look on your face talking about Julio. I get the same look on your face when you were talking about winning 3 this weekend. So
Yeah.
pretty important guy to you, huh?
Yeah, no, Julio. Like I always say, Julio. My career isn't my career without Julio. Excuse the son, because I have to walk around at the same time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, my career isn't my career without Julio Felix, and I could say that because Julio teach me to be strong. You know what I'm saying? Julio teach me to be tough, and Julio teach me to be bold. When Julio started teaching me and Julio, I was used to debate of how good on me. And Julio, like I said, Julio didn't hold back teaching me. Julio was like, Janet, when I done with you, you gonna be better than me.
Uh-huh.
And I used to tell Julio, I'm watching you, I don't see how you can say that, but Julio taught me into a real good rider, and I appreciate Julio for the rest of my life for the way Julio take me into his arms and deal with me.
I know. I see you painted forward with a young man by the name of Tito, who I met on Sunday, by the way.
Yeah.
Does that have anything to do with what Julio did for you? You're trying to do for this young man.
If I gonna say what Julio did for me is something that I am going to do for this young man. If what Julio did for me is a difference in that, I wouldn't really say that as yes. When I was younger, when I had my own horses growing up on St. Croix, my favorite thing to do was teach people to ride horse.
Yeah.
And see somebody that can ride horse, ride in a horse. That
Right.
was always my favorite thing to do. So I would say what Julio did for me is the reason why I would do that for Tito. That's just in me.
Right.
But what I would say is what Julio did for me is going to help me do what I'm going to do for Tito easier, because how Julio teach me is basically how I'm going to teach most of any other young riders that I teach. I'm going to teach them basically the same things that Julio taught me.
Okay.
Because it's that like the fundamentals of racing, you know?
Yeah.
And I could show them a little different things that Julio might not have shown me, but they ain't gonna be far off of what Julio showed me. So it's big. I'm like I told Julio already, to say Julio, when you retire, your riding won't live forever.
Right.
Because I gonna be riding a little longer if possible.
Right.
You're gonna have
Victor.
people like Kyle Free You have people like Vic. You have other young writers that have the teaching that came from you.
Right.
So that when you look on TV and you look up and you watch somebody, like I gonna mention his name again, Kyle Frey, where I worked with Kyle Frey from the time Kyle Frey before he was a jockey.
Yeah.
And then when I came back, I met him in Golden Gate. You know, he was kind of like in the stage in his apprenticeship where he was riding, but business wasn't coming that good, and his races he wasn't riding as smooth as he should have.
Right.
So when I got back to Golden Gate, I told him, I said, Kyle, you're making me feel that way because everything I show you, you ain't doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I exercise with me one day. I said, you know, only take me one more day to you and exercise and pull you back over you, and then you go here and do it again.
Right.
So that's why me and went up on the exerciser. Said, do what I show you to do now. Did what I show him to do. Right before he going to ride his next race, I said, tell him, I said, you go there and ride like you know how to ride now.
Uh-huh.
And did just that. He went up there and rode like he know how to ride. From then on, he went ahead, he went to click a walk. And you look at Kyle today, Kyle is in Santa Anita riding. And that's, like I say, I only teach him who to teach me.
Right.
I put a little more of my finesse into it, which is my part, my ride, but it still comes from the basics of Fuller teaching. So,
right.
like I was Fuller riding on live forever.
Well, there you go. Paying it forward, rode in the Kentucky Derby, a proud moment for the Virgin Islands, alongside Victor LeBron, of course. And hopefully we could get back there. I know it was as if Julio himself was riding in that race on that day. He was extremely proud of both of you. So what I'm going to do is we're going to watch a horse race together. Your friend's still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to watch a horse race together. I'm going to let you describe this race and give me the play-by-play, blow-by-blow, what you are thinking as a jockey, because this wasn't the easiest trip that you had to get to the winner's circle. So we're going to talk about that. And before I get to that, the lowest I have ever seen a jockey on a horseback in my life is the great Kevin Krigger. You still could get on in the saddle like that, boss?
Man, I don't think that's the part where I say if I don't get injured, I'll be this good for the rest of my life. So you know, I lost love doing that.
All right, so let's see. All right,
Yeah.
let me set this up. We're gonna lose the great Kevin Krigger for a minute because we're about to watch a horse race that he won on Sunday. Make Scrooge some money, by the way. Scrooge wins some money on that race. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this race on my end when I say gate bus and they're running, and then you're going to start it at the same time so you could describe it, hopefully, at the same time.
Well, let me see if I can catch a break.
Yeah, don't miss the break. Don't miss the break, John. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, gate bus and they're running.
Okay, we gone.
Well, we're still in the gate.
The
Gate
gate box though.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we have running. Yeah, well, right there you see them shuffling up in front of me. I just kind of figured out way right there, and then I keep opening up on the inside. So I just let me shoot down on the inside quick, you know.
Okay, so here's what we
from
gotta
then
do.
on-
Hold on. We gotta start the race over. Sometimes I know you wish in the real life you could start the race over, right? So we're gonna do it.
What?
We're gonna do it right now because we gotta describe to everybody where you are before the gate opens. All right. So Kevin Krigger is on the 6. He's wearing black silks. All right. So he's on the outside. And we're going to start again. And the timing was perfect. So let me see if we could replicate that. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Gate bus and they're running.
Okay. Oh, they go. Okay. As you can see, the first team in front of me shuffling and kind of fit where they want to go, bouncing around off each other a little bit. And then I kind of shoot down inside. And from there, I just kind of let my horse gaze his legs up under him, you know, because he actually wanted to be in the second flight.
All right,
But
so
with all of that shuffling going on,
so you're
I
about
kind of had to.
sixth right now. Now you can take over again.
Yeah, so I did back there just kind of chasing the pace, but I ain't trying to use my horse at the same time, you know. So I just let him keep his momentum. And while the guys in front there shuffling around, still trying to figure out where they want to go, I just trying to keep him straight and going fast and not trying to move too early at the same time.
So you're about fourth
So
right
right
now.
there, yeah, coming up, these two has they bouncing off of each other, and then one time they bounced off of each other and split just enough for me to shoot her, and I just went in a few strides. From there on, it's just to pass the house in front of us now. He look back and see me, and ain't nothing he could have do either. Yeah. And all three horses I rode Sunday, one kind of like the same easy, so like a nice easy Sunday, Sunday at the races for me.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So, okay, what I found interesting in your description is the part where you were about fourth place and you said
Uh-huh.
they bumped each other and you went in between them. Like, so this is like split second decisions.
Yeah, no, it's like you're right. That was like you can't even you couldn't say split fast enough for me to make that decision. Because like I said, they came together, they bounced, and then when they bounced off each other. In the process of them bouncing off each other, I just kind of found the hole to go right through them before they tried to bounce back again.
Yeah. All right, now,
Yeah, and of course, going through there, you gotta be like, hey, stay straight now, stay straight.
oh yeah, there's a lot of talking that jockeys do while they're out there.
Yeah,
Hey, listen.
definitely, because we sometimes we gotta be like we have one inside of we two inside of us because the guy on the outside might trying to be race riding and squeezing you out of a spot where you don't know there's actually two more guys in there too.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, it is a very tricky profession. I mean, you got to maintain a weight of like 115 pounds as a grown adult. You gotta. It's very dangerous job that a lot of people don't realize. And when you're a guy like you, it's a lot of quick thinking and making the right decisions at the right time. One of the best to ever do it from the Virgin Islands. One of the best to ever do it. Your run at Santa Anita was epic. What you were doing at the Great Race Place in the prime of your career was amazing. On the way to getting on board of Golden Sense and riding in the Derby is to be commended. I saw you make a post on Facebook the other day, though. You was like, yo, to all y'all who talking about I've sold a race and I rode with batteries, why did you make that comment?
Why did I make that comment? I can be honest with you. It wasn't even for like what would I say? It wasn't even towards a specific person. It's just because like for the duration of my career I keep getting like phone calls like people tell me these man saying you're gonna hold the house, these man saying you're gonna ride with battery, these man saying this, you know. And for people that don't know me, it's kinda like the reasons why I just post stuff like that. For the people that don't know me, for the fans that don't know me that don't understand what I really stand for in horse racing. And like I explained, it's like when I was growing up as a child, I would be outside fence, and when it comes to the racetrack, the admirations I had for jockeys was like out of this world. I admired all the jockeys. I wanted to be a jockey from the time I knew myself, and when I looking at jockeys, I want to be up there, but at the same time, I respect them and I admire them because I know what they're doing, you know.
Yeah.
So when I on the outside of the fence looking in and the race done wrong, and you hearing this master, man, this friggin' jockey hold his ass, this jockey hold his ass, this jockey. That used to upset me, and I used to have to be like, when I start to ride, I gonna never hold a horse. Nobody gonna be able to ever say they pay me to hold a horse. Nobody gonna ever be able to say.
All right.
You understand? And he has ever been able to say it, and nobody will ever be able to see that, and ain't nobody gonna ever be able to say I sit down on a race and they gave me a machine, a battery to ride, and I roll with it. Nobody ever be able
All right, now
to
all of these things that we've just described is jeopardizing your career. If you're found to be riding with a battery, that could result in a lifetime ban. Number one. Number two, just for the integrity of racing and the betting public, it's hurtful when I have to see somebody like you make a statement like that publicly because, like you said, I know your character as a jockey, and some of the criticisms that you receive is ridiculous. But as somebody who has been at the top of the game, and I want to say that one more time, like the top 20 jockeys in the world, about, I don't know, 8-9 years ago, you were among the top 20 jockeys in the world, and I see you headed back in that direction. Do you see that for yourself?
Yes, definitely. I definitely see it for myself. Right now, what I'm focusing on is racking up a few quick wins, getting my win percentage back where I want to see it, and saving up a budget that when I do go and ride against the big guys, I have, because business won't slow down. I'm riding 6, 7, 8 winners a week. That's what's slow down. You're gonna be making a $5, $6, $10,000. You need to be making. It's gonna slow down for a month or two. You're gonna be making 400-500 a week. You find a winner here, you find a winner there, you make a good check. Yeah, but it's gonna take a dramatic slowdown, and financially that's a strain to go and face right now. So it's like I can't go and say I can go and ride with a big time on a big show because it costs a lot. You gotta go pay $2,000 a month if you're gonna live comfortable. That's just rent. That's not
Right.
that's not utility fees and feeding yourself and feeding the family,
Right.
and yeah, to go and from. That's when you're riding in California. Anyways, when I was riding in California, we had Hollywood Park. So racing from Santa Anita to Hollywood, from Hollywood to Del Mar, and I'm doing this every day. Like every day, I work in 3 different tracks.
Right.
$100 in gas in before lunch, because I gotta go breeze 5:30 at Santa Anita, which is 45 minutes from Hollywood. Then I got to go catch one after the break at Hollywood. Then I gotta come back to Santa Anita to work on the grass, and then when Del Mar running, you got another 45 minutes for a race.
Right.
A lot of work, a lot of money you don't have to invest just to race out there, you know?
Well, that's the one aspect that I never factored into the equation, the economics of it in terms of the jockey himself. And I appreciate that outlook as well.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get to see that part of it and understand part of it, but at the same time, it's like it's a serious part of it, you know.
Yeah.
It's the most important part of it. What we always do is try to save up money to go to the big tracks, right? That's the name of the game. You save up money so you can afford to race at the big tracks.
All right. Well, Emerald Downs has always been good to you. You're gonna be there for a while.
The plan is to ride the summer at Emerald Downs. I have opportunities all across the country right now, and I'm trying to capitalize on all of them. I'm trying to make myself available as a jockey to the people that wants me to be a jockey for them. I'm not limited certain things like I'm just in Emerald Downs or I'm just in Indiana. No, because like working with Shug McGahee, they might have some nice horses for me to ride this summer, and the horses that I'm going to ride hasn't been prepared to race yet, so I'm just exercising and I'm getting them race ready.
Hold on, because most people, like you just said a name, like, and just breeze across that, like you were exercising a horse. You just said the great Shug McGahee, sir.
Yeah, definitely. I had the opportunity to work with I worked with Safi Joseph last year, as you guys saw. After Safi Joseph, I left him. I went over to Shug McGahee, and I didn't ride any for them for the Gulfstream or the Keeneland meet, because that was never the plan that we had. We never spoke about me riding at Keeneland or Gulfstream, and I never asked them to either, because that was never the opportunity we talked about. But when I met them, I asked them for the opportunity to ride at Delaware and Laurel for them, and they agreed with it. And I just kind of, since Keelan left, I gave them a few weeks and told I'm going to be doing what I'm doing right now, back and forth with Emerald Downs, and then I'm gonna come over there. So my first week of working over there is gonna be like Black Friday.
Okay. So that plan is still in motion.
Definitely.
All right. Well, hey, listen, man. I'm always excited to see you do your thing, brother. When you on your A game, ain't nobody better, man. So good luck to you, and looking forward to seeing you again this weekend. I'll be watching FanDuel TV all weekend long. Respect, brother.
All right. Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks for waking up early too, by the way.
Well, ain't nothing. We up on the farm, so we have to get up. We have to get up like any around that time, anyways. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. That was the great Kevin Krigger, aka Janot.
Front band massive. Rudy X, JJ, Rasul, Sas, Kichiwere, Warhead massive, Daddy Tingal, Kuchu, Bird. Since expectation and done Cololia, horse racing is the new craze in town. People from all over, especially from Florida, come to see the horses get down. Remember, I'm a jockey, it's Jocko man who teach me. 10 years ago, a horse out to ride. So some the people ask me, teach them to be a jockey, the way to keep the horses in stride. Big things are going. Black seed. Come down Daddy Friday, you know you are the boss. Time to teach the people the way to ride a horse. Climb up on the horseback, then pull out your whip. When you on the back stretches, then you start using whip to the left, 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 whip to the right, 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 whip to the left, 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 whip to the right, 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 down the middle now, dead center, dead center, dead center, dead center, down the middle now, dead center, dead center, dead center, dead center. Bogan, Pascal, JD, Kurt, Rubarua, Chatbout, who's one in the area? Yeah. Wakado, Melokoton, Burn. This jockey style, he go drive them crazy. Young and old, they doing this thing. The racetrack back up, the cars them back up. They on their horses with them a fling. Everyone is a jockey, they learning how from daddy. They in the saddle, they riding low. A sweet young thing approach me, say I must assist she. Teach you how to ride horse some more. And you know me, you ever see me in the saddle, boy? Say come down Daddy Friday, you know you are the boss. Time to teach the people the way to ride a horse. Climb up on the horseback, then pull out your whip. When you on the back stretches, then you start using whip to the left, 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 whip to the right, 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 whip to the left, 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 whip to the right, 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 down the middle of dead center, dead center, dead center, dead center, down the middle of dead center, dead center.
Coco be moving like she know this one.
Dead center. Boy, when I sleep on the racetrack, I'm trouble now. I'm calling my jockey clothes. I'm calling my everybody want to style a jockey clothes. I'm a problem down here now. Oh boy, I'm afraid so good one is hard one. Hold on, baby. Like horse racing is very entertaining. Jockey fever spreading all the land. They paying money to be a jockey. See them running all inside the band. Daddy neighbor come to see me. Teach him to be a jockey. A nice young man he walk now to ride. The island in a frenzy. Jockey driving them crazy. This is the greatest dance we have tried. Murder. Say come down Daddy Friday, you know you are the
Boss.
time to teach the people the way to ride a horse. Climb up on the horseback, then pull out your whip. When you want the back stretches, then you start using whip to the left, left, whip to the right.
Hey, Coco, here's your whip.
I am not an octopus.
But you just gotta spin once.
With which hand?
I can do that.
Whichever hand you are. I don't know.
Dead center, dead center, dead center, dead center.
I should ask. Okay. I'm going to be interviewing Victor LeBron,
LeBron.
who also rode in.
Are you conducting an orchestra? What was that?
What are you doing? I'm gonna ask.
Y'all know I was in the marching band?
I gotta ask Vic, like, why do jockeys spin the whip? Because it just seems like that just increases your chance of dropping the whip. But
It adds a little, what's the kid call it now? The kids these days, Riz. It
little
add a
Riz?
little Riz to the
Okay.
race. A little Riz in there.
I don't know. Maybe the horse sees the spin and I don't know. I need to ask. I never asked that question. I gotta figure that out. All right, man. The late great Nick Daddy Friday. Wow, that was pretty cool, man. Kevin Krigger. I have the same respect for jockeys that he described, except I just never had the ability or desire or physical build to possibly do that occupation. But I've always respected the jockey. It's a tough way to make a living. Like, you think about it. You weigh more than 115, right? You do. You weigh more than 115?
Barely.
Okay, just barely. Okay, that's fine. But like these guys have to maintain that weight with the strength still to handle a 1,500-pound animal.
And also, it's just animals. It's like when you see people
Right,
bring
they could
animals
do
on like
whatever they
talent
want.
shows and
Yeah.
they don't cooperate. It's that. They could do
Right.
whatever they want.
Thank you for that perspective. Good job. Look at you.
I think about like the physical strain. It's like one of them things like roller coasters. Yeah, it's all fun and fine when you on there, and then you get off, and that next day you like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
did I do? Like, why does my body hurt so bad?
Right.
Because you're on a roller coaster.
Another good analogy. This girl is sharp.
I got new glasses, so I've been kind of on fire. Let me
Okay.
slide those on.
All right. It's kind of like you doing Pilates, Coco B.
Yeah.
What did I do yesterday? I stretched. Okay. What is that noise?
The cricket in
Is it
here?
my glasses?
Oh yeah, your headphones. You can't take off your glasses. Put them.
No, that's not in here. No,
Yeah,
it's
it
not
is.
my glasses.
It is.
What?
Put it back on. Yeah. I turned it. One. There is somewhere. Okay, Coco, it might be you. Can you pull your mic to you? Let me see something. Yes, it is. Put your mic by where you use it.
Nope.
Where did that come from? What is that? Oh, that's the guy who's cutting the grass. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But definitely. All right, here you go. All right, so back in business.
We're at.
All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, man, it's amazing what they do. And Julio Felix has got 30. I'm going to guess it's 3,600 wins at this point.
3,600?
Yes. Hey, so you know what was? It's the AC.
Yep.
When did that happen?
Wow.
When did it start to do that? Oh, come on. Can't afford for nothing else to go wrong right now. All right, so hey, Krigger gave us some insight. It might not be too late. You're at the weight. I'm sure he'd be willing to train you.
I certainly am not terrified of close contact with animals.
It's a
Or-
little more than close contact, but yeah,
Yeah, no.
that's a good start. It's $10,000 a week.
Well, now,
I mean, not $100,000 a month like some people were making, but it's still good money.
That's great money.
Hey,
Wow. Plus, you get a horse. Where does the horse come from? Do you have to like buy your own horse?
Yeah.
And it's like your horse?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a deal.
Oh no. That's not. You mean as a jockey?
Yeah.
No. Like owners and trainers hire you to ride their horses.
Nah.
No.
I would want like a horse.
You would want your own horse?
Yes.
You're only going to trust your own horse?
I mean, yes.
Your jockey career is
Done.
done. It's over before it even began. That logic right there just doesn't make sense. All right, man. But yeah, that's going to do it for us. Shai Sheree is going to be stepping in the big gal seat. And we got some people to thank. Don't forget the Division of Festivals is putting on St. John Festival, 4th of July activities in full swing almost. All right. Started off with the Prince and Princess. It started off with the Panorama. What dates are left? Today is the
18th.
The 18th?
Juneteenth tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, Juneteenth. It's tomorrow. So, by the math, what's left to come? Food Fair is on the 23rd.
Yes.
And boat race. So that's going to be what's up. On the 28th is when the village opens, all right? And then it's just nuts after that. Adamo, Blind Ears, Kess, A. Sabantan, Richie Spice, Patrice Roberts, Wyclef Jean. That's right, man. Wyclef is going to be in St. John. It's going to be great.
It's going to be amazing.
It is going to be amazing indeed. St. Thomas, don't forget, you will be checked by TSA, all right? Also got to say shout outs to Liberty. Those are our friends, our family. Stay connected with Liberty. Stream more and pay less. Switch today at libertyvi.com. Neighborhood Pharmacy, changing healthcare in the VI, one patient at a time over there on the Big Island at Croy, my pride and joy. G Muscles Fitness Center, to a new and healthier you. And of course, the VI Salsa Festival concluded last weekend. They had the streets of Christiansted just vibing out. I could hear the music. Had a good time checking that out for a brief moment on St. Croix as well.
We also have the weightlifting competition on the 22nd with G Muscles.
There you go.
Oh.
Have you been working out?
We have seen how that's going for
Colette.
Colette.
Let me find out. That's what your Pilates was. You were trying to get into that?
I'm just trying to get my core tight and right, get the sexy body things or the swimsuit. That's all I try and do.
Ow. Trying to get your summer body on.
That's all I try and do.
All right, there you go. Shai Sheree?
They gonna like whatever body I pull out of this.
I like that.
That's what it is. or fight me. I'm not doing none of that. You gonna get what you get. You're not gonna throw no fit. That's all I got.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
And don't forget about a Very Road March.
Don't forget the Vivid Road March. You could request your favorite songs and bands and artists. And as you see them come up, there's a thumbs up icon. Use it. It registers as a vote. The song with the most votes is going to win the Vivid Road March, and that's for $1,000. All right? Actually scheduled for July 8th.
My birthday.
Happy birthday to you. And I don't know. I had some communication with Durkee, and the BV Islanders might be requesting a little change in that. We'll see how that works out. All right, but definitely, man, 10:52 in the morning, 8 minutes in front of 11 o'clock. I have officially worked an hour extra because of the great Kevin Krigger. The gate. I'm in straight horse race mode. The great Kevin Krigger. God. Okay, I've been talking too much. Time to go. Mm-hmm. All right, bye, everybody. 10:52 in the morning.
What she bubbling?